Hello, I'm Nick Arganbright, and in this week's episode of Opposing Roles, the season finale, the Thermal Detonator. Does it give our heroes Denton, Sinya, and W-73 a stunning advantage that they need to take down Groidbot Parlence the Third and his Ottomatta? Meanwhile, G3PO gets ahead while a ghost wall is revealed. Everyone have dice, extra paper, pencils, their character sheets? All right, let's begin. Let's roll for initiative. This season, we're playing Star Wars, the role-playing game by West End Games. Our players this season are...
This is Stephen Woosley, or Wooz.
This is Samantha Stark, also known as Sam.
This is Eric Sternberger, known as Eric Sternberger.
And I am your game master, Nick Arganbright, and this is Opposing Roles. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world. This is Opposing Roles, Season 1, Episode 28, the finale, Ghost Wall. This is an almost actual play podcast with every season featuring a different RPG game system, sometimes reoccurring, other times brand new. Don't have anything to point out table talk-wise, a section where we discuss inside references or jokes at the table. If you feel, though, that we should have said something, please let us know at goodbadgeeky@gmail.com. Previously on Opposing Roles. There Misa was, minding my own business, when he flips the thing off and steps backwards. And he goes, when Misa led you right here.
Ruh-roh.
And you just hear, huh, 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 All right, everybody, so that was round one of the battle.
Oh, gosh.
All right, so let's roll initiative again, because initiative is fun for
And that's just the one dice, right?
No, sorry.
Give me then.
I'll let that keep...
I rolled a 6.
So I'll let you keep that for your roll. So it's your perception. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, in D&D you'll learn, Eric, you'll be like, why can't we just roll a 120 for initiative? But...
18.
I have a...
Wow, 8.
9.
Okay, Sam has 18. So, Eric, I need you to reroll one dice. Jesus Christ. All right, here's how we're going to do this.
My Jesus Christ dice?
Cheesy, crazy.
Yes. Jesus crazy.
It's just crosses on all
I'm just going
sides.
to roll one at a time.
Well, except for the side with the 3.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
All right, so, first up, without a doubt,
Wolf Cup.
is the person who rolled 18.
Haha!
You.
Yay! So everyone's a little stunned from the blast.
Mm-hmm. Or from being shot. And from being shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atoll got shot twice and blown up.
Yep.
And his day started so well.
We flash back to him having his
that
coffee.
was the other bout. Oh, yeah. He's like, I had a good day today.
Stabbed a traitor.
Stabbed a traitor.
Because this is a new round, do we still lose dice? Or we start back up at the top?
Yeah, since you don't have to start with a dodge.
Right.
Although if you have to dodge later, you'll be down 1.
Well, don't we keep the dodge roll that we rolled? Oh, that's per round.
Right, this is a new
I'm
round.
getting it!
Dodging's for suckers.
Says the droid.
You just take it all! For 4 minutes.
So, do I still get the force one on my blaster, or is it gone now this round?
It's gone now this round.
Okay.
It's really like you call on the force
always
for
happy when,
your
like, just
inner
one
strength if
person
it's a
hears
character
me.
point.
It was like on delay,
One
and I was
moment.
like,
Okay.
Yeah, yes. So that's...
We have an internal messaging system at work, and my favorite is when I ping something funny to my friend, and I just wait for her to laugh.
But that's actually a
kind of
valid
like the
point.
grenade. Great.
Yeah. Hang on. So, guys, the force point, if you use it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Same with
that was my
so-
next.
not a problem for
That's
us.
what we were discussing.
No, right. So, well, it's a valid point, though, I should bring up, because it kind of tied with Sam's question, which
Yeah.
is,
So, like, if it's a force point, it's just like you use the force for that 1 second to get out of that moment. While a character point, it's like Han Solo going on his inner charisma and bravado, uniqueness
talent.
to or just metal to complete the Kessel Run. Even though it's really more the ship.
Okay.
Actually, no. I fought for that the other day. Actually, because I said no. That ship only gave him the navigation to get out of there. He fucking flew out of there because someone who I worked with said it hadn't seen the movie, but they're just like, I already heard a lot about it, and I'm going to hate it. And I'm like, first off, you can't judge the movie on that. Like, it's actually not bad. I've watched it twice now, and it's fucking amazing the second time.
Yeah. Yep.
But
it's a lot better the second time. I liked it the first time, but it was a lot better the second time.
Well, the first time I was watching, I was like, I really care more about Beckett and those characters than I care about Han. And part of the problem is, too, is that if this was a normal movie like Rogue One, when Han gets... This is not a spoiler. Like, Han is escaping in a hover car. Oh, you've seen it? Mm-hmm. So when he gets stuck in the hover car... if this was a normal movie, you'd be like, yeah, he's going to pull that off later and it's going to be fucking sweet. But it's Han Solo. We know we know he lives. B, we know him to be a really fucking good pilot. And so he's only heard that part. And he's just like, I heard he crashes the ship at the beginning of the movie. And I'm like, he really doesn't. He actually gets it stuck. And then that's going to come back later somehow. It's like Chekhov's gun moment.
Right.
And
Chekhov's gun.
If it was... He's like, say nuclear Wetzel. No. But like, if it was a normal movie, like if it was just based on Beckett and that happened, you'd be like, fucking sweet. You knew it was going to happen, but it was sweet. But it's like, oh, it's Han. Would Han really do that?
Yeah.
So he was just pissed off about that. And I was just like, trust me, it's... Because he also... I heard the computer flies it. I was like, no. She gives him the course out of there, but he saw stuff fly out of there. And that's where he does his little maneuver. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was like a weird...
That means you're back to your normal dice.
Okay.
Yes. That's the point of all this. So in that example, he didn't use a force point. He used a character point to help him get out of that weird turn in the Kessel Run.
Okay, so is everyone stunned? Knocked out?
I would
back?
say anyone on that side of the wall is stunned. Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So if they're not dead, what I want to do... We have one set of handcuffs. So I want to handcuff at least two of them together.
Kinky.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to steal my knife back from an unconscious Okertol.
Okay, so which one? So you're doing Okertol. You're taking your knife back.
Yep.
And then what are you doing to Okertol?
I was just taking his knife back.
Oh, you're just taking your knife back, and then...
And then I want to handcuff him
to
the closest person to him. I don't know who that's...
Technically, it's a mix between two people.
Okay.
It's
because they both got half themselves blown up.
Yeah.
It's a mix between two people.
It's that would have been cooler, yes. Groidbot...
I've attached him to the soup.
So here's the thing. Being that there are body points now, everyone's stronger than they were in the normal thing. So they're not completely blown up. They are fucked up pretty bad. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I was just...
I know they're not super.
Groidbot is and the other bounty hunter that we didn't have a name, they're super close to Okertol, and G3PO is back a little bit.
Okay. I want to hook together the two...
the bounty hunters?
The bounty hunters, because I think once they wake up, they're a little bit more dangerous than Groidbot would be.
Okay.
Physically. So, yeah.
Okay.
What do I roll?
You don't roll anything for that because they're stunned.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would say as you're walking over to them, you have your blaster out still.
Yeah.
Everyone else on the other side, they're not really. They're just there in the court. They're just like, wow. They're just more like. Matter of fact, let's just say at this point, mass hysteria has occurred, like at the in Jedi when the rebels are attacking the barge. The people who are just there, part of the court, they're flipping the fuck out trying to get out.
Okay.
So they're just like. Probably the monkeys are not. They're probably going and drinking and doing whatever, but they're kind of...
To Dale!
Yeah, everyone is just kind of like... Even the Twi'lek guards are just kind of like, let's get the fuck out of here. And
they're not that loyal.
Yeah.
They're just there for the money.
And Dale's cake.
Yep.
And Dale's cake, yeah. So as a matter of fact, as you hear, it's like, where's the cake?
It's in the break room.
So everything I want to do is I want to use the whatchamacallits... Handcuffs, thank you. And... attach those two guys together. Okay. Get my knife back from Okertol.
Okay.
And the other thing I would like to do, now if it's too much and we need to defer to someone else, the other thing I would like to do is check handcuffs for everyone else so we can potentially handcuff everyone.
Okay.
And I want to slit Cruyff's throat. I just want to grab him by his good eye.
All right. So here's the thing.
You don't want to make him watch you?
I'll just yoink.
Just cut his eye off.
He'll see me coming.
So,
to the pain.
So here's the thing: if you can try slicing his throat, but you will be minus 2 dice to do that because you're technically doing 2 other actions because you're pulling the knife off.
Oh, I'm just saying that's potentially everything I would like to do.
Well, I'm telling you, you can do the cuff, and I'll let you even grab the knife as one action because it's pretty much you can just pretty much run up with the. Or actually, no, hold on, because you have the gun in your hand.
I could
hold on,
holster it.
Well, I know, but it's like you're walking over, clicking over, and doing one thing. So it's like if you had both hands free. Hold on. You know what? Fuck it. I'll still let you do it. Grab the knife, and you can just slip the things on real quick.
Okay.
But if you want to do the other thing, I'm more than happy to let you do it. But you'll be down 2 dice. So it's like a barter system at that point.
Yeah. What do I roll to slit his throat?
It would be.
I want a dark force point so bad.
Yeah, so you're aiming
It would
for
be melee or dexterity if you don't have melee.
I have 4D for melee.
Okay.
I'm like really pissed at this point, so I feel like I would just slit his throat.
All right, so
this is so evil. So we've got 3 dice.
No, yeah.
Oh no, if I'm down 1, then it's
you're down 2 dice.
Oh, 2. Okay, so it's just the
because technically they should be separate actions. So I'm letting you have it as one, but if
taking the 2 away.
Yeah, it'll be So.
Aw. Damn it. I fail at everything.
You cut your own thumb off.
Stab myself in the other shoulder.
All right, so
I like how you keep stabbing yourself in the same shoulder. That's the one you've done.
I know, damn it.
All right, so for the sake of whatever, in your haste to pull him up and quickly do that, you kind of misjudge. And
you just cut a Joker smile on
one of his little tendrils.
Yeah, actually,
so serious?
You actually cut off one of his.
Misa's so serious.
There's kind of like a half of a tendril still there, and in your effort to do this real quickly, like
I was just trying to scare him.
You know what? W-73. Oh, something weird happens. It distracts you for like a half second, and your process you turn that way, and it moves the knife up on his face, so it doesn't. It starts at the neck a little bit, but it goes up and cuts off one of the tendrils. That's half there anyway.
I miss all the arteries and crap. Of course.
I mean, he's not.
He's gonna bleed, but he's not gonna bleed out.
She was trying to do her cool line, like, remember the one time you were minding your own business? And he was too into that, and so she missed his throat.
Well, he's still on the floor.
Right.
You some mind your own business now.
You some mind your own business, bitch. All right, so up next then would be. Actually, I think it's Wooz.
Yeah.
Wooz. Oh yeah, go for it. You have no more thermal detonators, though.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted
to he is going to try and get isn't there is it his is it his blaster that's on the ground?
Yes.
Okay. But are there any others? All right, then I'm just going to go over.
Not like right now. You're closer to him, so
okay.
Like, if there are, your action would be having to look for it too.
Okay.
So your action would be walking over, which I would give that to you for free, and then looking for it. So you'd have to do a perception check, and then I would say you could find the gun because there's an explosion. So the guns probably fell. You're not wrong on that. But
okay. I'm gonna
more involved for that.
I'm gonna go check on the people
gun.
I blew up.
Oh,
Groidbot and all those guys. And see.
Okay.
I want to make sure they're dead.
Okay. All right. So you're going to scan for. You're going to try to observe. So.
And if there's a weapon around, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to kill them.
I'm going to slit your robotic throat. All your motor oil just.
All right. So walking over, that's the free part.
Okay.
But for you to tell if there's kind of 2 ways you can do this. You're not connected into a computer system right now. You're going to have to actually check them.
Okay.
So for you, hold on. So technically, you know what? For the sake of argument, if you're going to, again, you're going to lose dice for each action you do, though.
Okay.
So for example, if you checked on G3PO first, I'll let you use technical for that, or if you have droid, or just technical.
Yeah.
So
3 dice.
So 3 dice, and then if you do G3PO, he's more. At that point, I would probably have that be more perception.
Okay.
Based for him.
So that would just be 1.
So that'd be 2 dice.
Okay.
Or wait, sorry.
2 dice plus 1 for perception.
I'm looking at this one, and that's why it had 3 here. So 2 dice, it would be 1, and then if you chose, there's only those 2 you were going to check on, right? Because she's holding up Okra.
Yeah. So I just want to see if they're alive and if there are any weapons laying around.
Oh, the weapon thing. So that's the other thing too. If you want to do perception, you would just roll 1 dice again.
Okay.
And I would actually I'll give you like a -1 penalty on it.
Okay.
Because you only have 1 dice. Or actually, isn't your pip +1? Because I just take your pip away.
Oh, for perception?
Or for perception?
Yeah, it's 2 dice plus 1.
So I just take your pip away.
Okay.
So it would be 1 dice and that's it.
Okay.
Pip, cheerio.
So I think I'll check on. I want to check on weapons first.
You're going, okay. So you walk over, so that would just be your normal perception.
Okay.
So that's 2 dice plus 1.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 5.
Yep.
It's really hard for you to tell because you're not super bendy yet. I mean, you're kind of bendy. Right. Mika designed you that way, but you're not. So it's really hard for you to tell. Mm-hmm. It's not really. The smoke is kind of there too, and also they might
disappointing.
It's disappointing. Yeah.
And then I'll check on Groidbot first.
Groidbot first.
So for that, I go to 1 die?
1 die plus 1. Yep.
Okay.
He is alive.
Okay.
Kinda. It's kind of weird. You've never seen anything like it. It's like the human side, or not the human, the Groid side is alive, but it looks like the mechanical side is the one that's kind of doing anything.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Like so it's almost just like he's half there.
Okay.
But the machine side is what's keeping him going.
Okay.
And that's actively moving in the so it's like it's a weird thing of he's dead but he's not dead.
Okay.
All right, and then are you going to check
G3PO? Yeah.
All right, just 1 die and no pip.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you can't tell. He's kind of... The Groids are kind of huge. They're like weird, like spider / aardvark creatures. And so his body's kind of, yeah. So he's kind of... G3PO is kind of crushed under him a little bit, so it's kind of hard to... Well, you can make out he's there,
right.
But you can't see it. Like, is his head knocked off? Is it crushed? You can't tell.
This was very unsatisfying.
All right. So that was Wooz. And then next up is... Yeah, so next up is the Gungan. And...
man, he gets to go next.
And he...
He's cut up bitch face.
I was all ready.
Yeah, and he is going to do some shit.
Well, I'm just glad he ain't mad at me.
If only I would have killed him. Nah.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's -1. So he's going to he jumps up, which is he gets up, so he's no longer prone. And he starts coming right for you.
I didn't cut the son of a bitch.
No. Sorry, the Gungan didn't. The Gungan's coming for you, not Okratol.
Well, I thought you cut the Gungan.
No, I cut the Gungan.
Oh, you cut the Gungan?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because he betrayed us.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. This changes things a bit.
Yeah.
I thought you were going over to Okratol.
No.
I went over to him
Handcuffed
to
him.
handcuff him and take my knife back, and then.
She cut the Gungan.
But if it makes sense to keep it as Okratol,
okay, so
because I was already over there, so that way I didn't have to take a move.
I thought you were Okratol, and you cut off like that weird little tendrils.
Oh, okay.
That his species
yeah. Like the grievous.
Because that's why I was explaining that.
Oh, I was thinking the tendrils of the.
Yeah, because the Gungan wasn't involved in the blast.
Oh, okay. Then we could just
because he's by you guys. Like, he came over to Denton and tried to elbow him, and Denton used the gun as a parry.
Right.
Unintentionally.
Okay, then let's just...
No.
We'll just keep it as that.
All right. I apologize.
Because I hate Okratol, too.
There you go. So I apologize. So, okay, now I
You and I are just trying to make sure...
Are people
want everyone
dead?
dead.
Is everybody dead?
I want to
And
kill
if they're
everyone.
not, we're going to make them.
Yes.
Okay. So
Every one roll at a time.
after that little snafu, and I
Inch by
apologize for that.
Return trays to lock position.
This is why I'm here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So the Gungan, who is not sliced up yet,
I hate to say we're counting on you, Denton.
he gets up, no longer prone, and he kind of looks kind of martial arts badass as he does it. And then he goes right for you, Denton. All right. Are you dodging? Are you just going to take it, or how are you going to do it?
I mean, so can I brawl him back, or do I just dodge?
Do you have parry? Do you have like a under brawling? It would be under strength, I believe.
I just have brawling.
Parry, spin.
Brawling. There is actually, I think, brawling parry, but you can be the same thing.
I don't have that.
Well, I'll let you count. If you have brawling, I'll let you use brawling for it as like a parry.
All right.
So
It's the same as my dodge, so
it's up to you.
I might as well fight the son of a bitch.
Okay.
You're fighting Cruyff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill him.
And
Kill him.
debating if I want to throw a character on that or not. How many dice does he have for that? Do I know?
I can't tell you. I'm sorry. I have to, like, if you would kill him, I would show you his stats.
No.
But yeah, I can't do that.
I got 4 dice. Let's do this. $13.
All right, roll your wild die one time. Oh shit!
One time.
I got 2. Let the record show I got 2.
4.
Woo!
Okay, we'll make that a 14
Okay.
or a 13.5.
We'll go 14.
He rolled his attack was 13.
Okay.
I shouldn't tell you that, but for the sake of where we're
I
at,
figured that when we had to do one next
I
to roll.
understand. I
mean,
just wanted to clarify.
Contextually, I got it.
I got it.
Are you sure?
Okay, so as he does that, you're actually parrying the attack, right? All right, so roll your hold on here. Roll your strength real quick.
All right.
Again,
Strezang.
Strength or brawl?
roll your strength.
10.
Okay. All right. So you're not going to. You're kind of throwing him aside, but you still have him in your grasp if you want to. So, AKA, you're pretty much incapacitating him for just the next round of action. But how would you do that? So, like, you that's the damage that you can do because he actually overpowered you on that, but yours was still successful. So so if you're like twisting his arm around and throwing him that way, that would be acceptable. But I'll let you describe how
Can I
you
headlock him?
if you want.
I'm gonna headlock that son of a bitch.
All right. So as he comes in, you just dodge.
Yep.
Headlock him.
Yep. I wrap my left arm
Okay.
around the side of his throat,
Okay.
so that it's pressed into the damaged side of him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So that way it's pressed right into where he's already wounded
Okay.
and causing him extra discomfort so that he can't get away as I hold him.
All right. As you do that, you hear a little bit like it's kind of getting to him. It's kind of getting to him. Okay. So. All right, and so with that, as that finishes up the thing, everyone roll perception real quick.
Do I not get to do anything else then for my turn?
Oh, you can do something else too. I'm sorry.
Because that was just me parrying.
That was you parrying. Yes,
I haven't
you
had
are
a chance to do any kind of attack or anything.
I'm sorry. Well, actually, this still counts. Do the perception roll real quick, and then I'll let you do. I am sorry.
I was making sure I wasn't...
9.
You're not. The problem is you guys all rolled 8s, and that's why I was like 8. Okay, plus this.
I also have a 9.
Oh, wait,
9.
wait.
9.
We both have 9s.
9.
9.
9.
11 but a 1.
Okay. You guys, which
I
is
didn't
weird
roll
because
one.
you're right there, but as you headlock him...
Oh, wait, no, I had 13 but a 1.
Sorry. Oh, geez, you still won the roll anyway. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. So as you do that, you hear him, and you kind of hear shuffling from behind W-73, actually. But from what you can see, it's not Okra Toll or the Bounty Hunters.
Okay.
It's somewhere in that vicinity that you hear something moving around. So it is now your turn.
Okay. Do I have full dice? Or
You have full... no.
Or is it still because I dodged? So this is still that turn?
It's like the parry.
Okay.
Yeah, the brawling parry is what I'm calling. So because of that, yeah, you are down 1 dice now.
Okay. Now, if I were to pick up my gun, would that make me down 2 dice?
Yes.
Okay.
And then if you then try to fire, you'd be down 3. So if you 1, pick up 2, 3, pew. Though I'm not gonna lie, you'd probably get some extra damage dice, or your difficulty would be way lower to hit. To be fair.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
What if... Is there any way I can stun him, like with a punch, and then pick up my gun? Or pick up my gun and like stun him with a punch just to kind of...
You can. Well, technically, you have him in a headlock still.
Right.
You can like do that thing where you cut off the circulation and silently. I think. Yeah, well, they do it in spy movies. It's like they stop circulation of air, right, and it just knocks it. Doesn't kill him, and it makes him incapacitated, and they drop.
I kind of like having him as a hostage. I just definitely don't want him too strong.
Right. No, that's fine. I will say, like, where you're at right now, you would only be down 1 dice. You can totally do that. If you want to do that and then pick up your gun, you can totally, yeah.
But then I'd have to carry him?
I mean, when you do that...
When he's incapacitated, you could just lay him down.
Yeah, or you can just let him drop for the second.
Yeah.
Because he will, I would say, if you're successful, he will drop. Or not, he'll drop. He will not wake up.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. We can probably question someone else.
Okay, so you are going to just knock him out with the chokehold. Okay, yep. So then you would roll your brawling score dice minus 1 die.
Mm-hmm. So 3.
And then
brawl it.
6 with a 1.
All right, and then 1 more. Oh. What was yours again?
6. With a 1.
Whoa.
I know.
Gee. Yeah, that didn't happen.
Okay.
When you're trying to do that, he's not overpowering you, but it's almost like those Gungan necks, they're just super fucking tough. Or maybe he's just doing like that weird, like a bullfrog where he's pushing it around to push it back. But
that's true.
You're not getting any movement back.
Then I like to just pick up my gun and point it at his head.
Okay. So I'll let you end the round with you picking up the gun.
Yes.
So you're not full back up it, but you're like kind of doing this. And you're not full back up yet at his head.
Okay.
So, all right. We're at another round.
Let's do it.
Roll perception again. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah.
12.
4. 10. Poor Wooz. Hey, the last few times you got above 5.
I did.
That's good.
I feel like the tablecloth's throwing me off this time.
What did you get? 5?
No, I got 10.
Oh, 10. Sorry. He's like, I didn't roll that.
Oh, I guess I actually got a 5. I forgot I got a +1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Breaking that halfway point. Roll 1 die real quick, Wooz. Yep. Okay. So...
It's not me this time.
All right, and then...
Good thing that thermal detonator worked. There's nothing else.
Hey, it only takes 1 roll
That's
to make something happen.
God.
I have that Paula Abdul song stuck in my head now.
Opposites attract.
Only I have Peter Griffin, I'm dressed like a cat, stuck in my head.
I'm dressed like a cat.
Dressed like a cat.
Have you heard the rap song, Bitch, I'm a Cow?
No.
Oh, people. We're going to take a slight break. Wait till the end.
Yeah, that's what
it's a real thing. We only have a half hour left. So, all right. First up is, again... No! I'm sorry. False alarm. I apologize.
Is it the Gungan?
No.
Good.
No.
Fuck
Easy
that guy.
there, killer.
I know.
Easy.
She got mad.
Got excited.
As that happens, you... So... Yeah, I'll say the perception from last time worked. Denton, you kind of see it as you're reaching further. You have the gun in your hand. You see Okratol start to mid grab, his eyes starts to open.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like bleeding from his face.
He is bleeding from his face. In
Boom,
a beautiful
shakalaka.
little cut right here.
Mm-hmm.
Not here or here, but
right here.
Shut up, Richard.
What'd you do?
What did you do? Take it off, dickhead. I'm serious. Oh, Richard. Don't anywhere. Okay, so yeah, his eyes open and it is your turn. Let me guess what's going to happen.
Gonna try to stab his face.
You're just going to stab his face?
No, I'm gonna try to slit his throat again.
Okay.
His eyes are just ever so fluttering, and he notices he's attached to someone.
Yeah, which is...
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
To
still gun in the
incapacitate.
face, just might through the snout rather than the
Yeah.
brain.
All right.
Should I do that, or should I just blast him?
Well, you did put the gun away, so that would be a whole other thing.
Yeah. Well, my knife is still out, so I guess I'll try to slit his throat again.
This guy's just gonna like wake up eventually and be like, did I just shave terribly wrong?
Okay.
Did I cut myself shaving?
This is
All right, so you are going to slice him in the throat again.
yeah.
All right.
Let's hope this works.
So do 4.
Like one does.
What's your?
Oh, my melee is 40.
Yeah, 4D. Okay, I thought it was 40. All right, yeah. So roll your 4D. 4D.
12. And not a 1 on my wild die.
That is amazeballs. All right, so 1, 2. So that was successful. Roll your strength, and whatever the strength on the knife is, add 1 extra dice to it.
Okay, my strength is 3D. Woohoo! 15. 19 on my strength. And then my knife is strength plus 1d. Okay, so,
To roll 1 extra dice.
shit, alright.
So,
Yeah.
oh no! Oh, wait! That was what you just rolled, wasn't it? Before it was the 19.
No, I hit, the 19 was the strength. And then you said to roll the knife separate.
No. The
Oh, did I
strength- it's
misunderstand?
No, yeah, I didn't explain it right. The knife is the strength plus 1 dice.
Okay, so I just need
you
to
have
roll
19,
1.
You just need to roll your wild die.
My wild die was a 6.
I'll give it.
4.
All right.
23.
All right.
Let's kill this bitch.
How do you want to do it? AKA go into explain how you're doing this.
So he's the vision of like his vision is starting to come back because he's a little wobbly after being like, you know, he notices one of his hands. He tries to check his face because his face is in pain, and but he can't because he notices I'm handcuffed to someone. So but he sees his other hand is free, and he's like, what the? And he's just bleeding from his face, and I start walking towards him like a badass. And then I'm just going to grab him by like, does he have hair?
Sorry, I like to point out you still have him in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're still...
Yeah, you have him in your
Oh,
hand.
so I didn't go any. That's yeah. I keep like restarting.
She
where
went to
I'm
get a
at.
drink from the water fountain and came back.
I'm a little parched. So yes, and then he feels like a hand on his head. He's like, "What the?" So he tries to pull away.
Yeah.
And then I jerk his head up really sharply, so it just really strains the neck muscles, and then just left to right all the way.
No cool words or nothing?
What was it? So no shit, there I was. No.
There I was, minding my own business.
Well, Toll didn't say that. So.
I know, but it's still funny.
I don't get the reference.
Oh.
I was at the jewelry store minding my own business.
Is that what you say?
No.
Okay.
I don't have anything cool to say. I can't.
Chalk, motherfucker.
What's his name again?
He knows what that meant.
Ochre Toll.
Okay.
I'm going to
He
turn
knows
you
what that
into
meant.
okra.
Okra toll, more like dead toll.
All right. So
Nothing cool. So nothing cool to say.
So nothing cool to say.
I can't think of anything cool
You
to
just
say.
flick his head back and then just start going.
Oh, that's it. She says, I can't think of anything cool to say.
Yeah, that's just what I say. Like, her, and he's like, ow. And I'm like,
I can't think of anything cool
I
to
have
say.
nothing.
My shoulder hurts.
I mean, that actually is pretty
You attacked me.
I can't think of anything cool to say, but my shoulder hurts. Slit!
And then right before you can get that off, he just is like, wasn't personal. And then, I mean, but literally right when you hit the throat, there's not even a bleeding out. Like, he just dies instantly. I will say that. Not to say a lot of blood does not come out. Weird greenish blue Star Wars blood.
Space blood.
Space blood. And to mix up Star Trek and Star Wars, the blood starts floating in the air. Like, sorry, that's as
A movie.
and Undiscovered Country.
Oh, yeah.
The anti-gravity was turned off too, so that's why that was happening. Sorry. Weird.
Control's dead.
So, W, I feel like we should probably cut out the jokes.
Oh,
A
yeah.
dangerous person.
Like, it's like, let's stop making fun of her by like 15%.
Oh,
only 15.
yeah. I mean, but this is probably her. I mean, she's 10 minutes from floating in space.
And then I'm just going to glare at you and just wipe off my blade.
All right. So next up, Denton. It's all you, bro.
Whose throat are you going to slit? I'm just kidding. My own.
I put a gun to my head and take myself hostage.
Isn't somebody going to help that poor man?
I will say this: if you do put up and try to fire at him, if you wanted to, that would be one action.
Sure.
So you're not going to get any penalty or anything like that.
No, I was actually. How many people are like active currently?
Active is a weird word for say. I will give you a rough estimate.
Like how many doing a threat analysis of the room?
Okay, Mac.
Okay. From what you've seen so far,
Knock
I can
that
give you a
down.
rough estimate of
Yeah.
anywhere between 7 and 12 people.
Okay.
But that is not an exact thing. That is just a random, because if I would do that, I would have that be your turn outside of picking up the gun.
Sure.
So if you want to do
That's
that,
what I mean. Like, what did I?
so before you're guesstimating 7 to 12
Okay.
people. But
That's
again,
fine.
I would say by this point, the people who are there are, if you would look around, I would say there's a very good chance that your perception, whatever it would roll, even if it was a shitty roll, would be successful.
Yeah.
The problem is, I don't want to mislead you. You would probably waste the action, so to
Sure.
speak, because it's...
I just want to make sure that there's not like a ton of people left in the room.
You can't really tell from behind you, but most of the people are right in front of you where
Yeah.
the bomb was hit, and I mean, but you know for sure.
In which case,
And one of them is now dead. And you know what? I'll say, yeah, you saw that probably. I mean, so this is the problem. Things are happening so fast.
Yeah.
By the time you're picking up the thing and moving it up to wherever you're going to move it to, you just see the body drop, and he did. He did.
I will.
That's where I was going.
Yay.
Are there any handcuffs anywhere else, or?
You would have to do a perception check for
Okay.
that.
Well, can I just?
Well, Ochre Toll's dead. There's that one.
And the guy he's handcuffed to isn't going to be
still
moving
alive.
pretty well. 'Cause
Yeah,
you can't
pretty
drag
soon.
that guy.
Also true.
We're sadistic lot.
It's the fun part.
If I wanted to just like put the gun to Cruyff's head,
Okay.
and threaten him,
Yeah.
he's gonna be my shield.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn him into a human shield or a Gungan shield.
Okay.
And basically tell him to behave himself. He won't get blasted, but I got questions.
Okay. So go ahead and let me see. You know what? All right. So I'll do this. Here, what do you want to focus on? I'll let you roll strength twice, one for brawling and then one for intimidate. Do you have intimidate on yours?
I do not have intimidate.
So it would just be a generic roll, but you'd be -1 dice on. So which one would you like to do? So in terms of to carry him, to forcefully put him in the position where you can maneuver him around to be an official shield. It's just more to how well that goes, and aka is it easier for him to slip out?
Sure.
Versus, and then also in the process, if you intimidate him in the process by saying that to him,
Yeah.
does he cower under that?
Gotcha.
So it could go either way on both of those. Cower before.
So I roll brawling or strength?
Well, if you want to say the thing and actually try to use intimidation to intimidate him, you would roll both. One to maneuver him in, and then one to try to intimidate him in the same process. That's what I'm saying. You would have to choose one to go first, and if you want to do the other one, I'm really talking about intimidate. Or are you just going to say it?
Sure.
You can do either or.
So if I wanted to move him into a human shield, I'd do brawling.
Right.
And then intimidate would be strength.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I might just do the intimidate.
Okay. Awesome.
Just because otherwise that's going to hit me pretty hard by losing one that's going to take my strength down to 2.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
with brawling being 4, otherwise that would take that down to 3. So
Yeah. Okay.
I don't feel super confident about both of those as rolls.
No, you're fine. So
10.
okay. You say that, and there's a bit of a struggle at first, and then he's just is like, Misa, give up. Misa, give up. So once you say that to him, he just kind of, or he goes a little bit more limp, and whatever is a little more of a less dominant posture before. Like, he's not going to fight you anymore. So at that point, I would say, I'd say once you do that, because you won that, you can easily maneuver him around into a shield position without issue. So
I felt like that was the right path.
I was kind of hoping that's why I was like, how do you want to do that? Because right now he's going to fight you if you don't intimidate him to weaken him.
That's why I wanted to know the options.
It's why. Yep, you're good. You're good.
Asking all the right questions.
Indeedly.
I mean, I guess at that point then. The only other thing I want to do, I don't know if... Can I ask W-73, does it look like you can maybe get G3PO's head off? We don't need all of him.
I'm happy to try.
I figure anything we need to know is just going to be in the head part.
Like, do you hack it?
It's probably a couple bolts. I mean, if those guys on Cloud City can just pop a head off pretty easily, then I think it's...
It's like opening a Pez dispenser.
Yeah, I mean, you got a Phillips head on you, right?
One of my fingers can be converted.
Perfect.
Well, then.
I'm going to allow that. Because it probably is true. Their fingers have so much.
Flip the cap.
Yeah. Yep, the finger cap flips open. All right, so...
I'll say, W-73, if you would, why don't we grab G3PO's head and maybe get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
set a bomb or two if you want.
Oh yeah, we gotta blow. Well, we gotta get those parts and then blow this bitch up.
Yeah, we still gotta get parts.
Wait, are the parts in here?
Well,
They're just all sitting there in like the throne.
the thing is, we get the jobs, then we get the khakis, then we get the girls. They got the credits that they were going to give us to get the parts, or we can blow up their whole system, or we can go along, find out where they're doing these hunts, and blow up everything.
Isn't there still a Gungan we were supposed to
Yeah,
rescue?
we still got that one Gungan that we told would be fine that is currently missing.
Definitely not fine.
And definitely not here.
We can find it in G3PO's head.
That works for me.
Okay. So your turn's done, right?
Yeah.
Or are you, okay.
I don't think I have anything left to do. I've got a human shield and a hostage.
Excellent. Wonderful day. Wonderful day.
This is...
And that's lunch.
and I shot a guy. This is... Everything's turning up Denton.
Oh, that's funny shit right there. Okay. All right.
I don't know, Peter. Meth is a hell of a drug.
All right. Let's see how well this does. All right. As this is all going on, I think you're probably the one who notices it first, but Groidbot just kind of flips up, like rolls up, because he's a big round guy. He rolls up to his feet with his extra arm or whatever, and it's very visible. He's trying to run away, but he's walking towards the wall behind him.
Okay.
So he steps over G3PO. But it's very clear, and he's not moving fast. So there's that. And then I would say at that point, because you're right there, you just see G3PO go. Whoop, he's still on the ground. He's still prone, but he's whoop, like that, and he doesn't look at you yet, but he's now up, and so that's where we're at there. It is now your turn.
Bad boys.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you do?
I'm going to try and clock G3PO.
Did you take his head yet, or
No,
That's what I wasn't sure. I haven't, right?
No, you haven't. You haven't.
Because I want that head.
So technically, it wasn't his turn yet.
Right.
Slitting throats,
Yeah.
stealing
That's what I was
heads,
asking.
The
taking human
G's
shields.
had their turn, and then it was your turn. The G's, the G's, and there are 3 POs as well.
The space G's.
Space G's. All right. So,
Buddy cop movie coming this summer.
how are you going to try to do this? Because this kind of depends on.
Yeah, because my dexterity's 3 plus 2, and then my strength's just 1 now.
So melee
So
combat. would
I'm
be dexterity.
mainly just want to, as soon as he pops up, I just want to clock him back, hit him back down.
All right. So what's your strength that thing? So if you
Just 1 dice.
you got a whole stack of magnets, you scramble them.
All right. So this is what's really weird. If you punch something, that's strength. If you actually are in melee combat mode, you get dexterity.
Okay.
So if you one's 1 dice, one's 2. I'm just saying you might want to say, we'll say for the sake of, I'm going to like presume a melee combat position and then like swing an uppercut. Up.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to make sure of that. All right. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to pressure you into anything. I just also don't want you to roll 1 dice.
Right. So that's 10.
All right. So
Guys?
so
We're about to have droid wars.
It's kind of impressive, guys. You see, so literally everything goes so fast. With you do that, you kill as soon as the body hits the floor. Denton has the Gungan in the shield position, and then you guys see the big fat half machine, half Groid roll up to his feet and start waddling away. And then you see G3PO also go whoop like that, and you just see W go waddle waddle waddle, boosh, and the head goes straight up and hits the floor, hits the ceiling. And get stuck there.
Oh, God.
And then after a second, you just hear.
Did the head explode?
Yes.
Guys.
Let's stop teasing him by about 50%.
I think the information was in the head.
Well, let's get those parts.
I will say though, it's not a full explosion. Mm-hmm. It was just like.
Is there like a data pack or a storage chip that will store everything from the head that is not
Does
in the head?
G3PO have a black box?
Yeah, it was in the head.
Everyone roll perception real quick too. Yes, the perception.
11.
7.
12.
All right.
9.
As you guys do that, you guys just hear and you just see the shadow of Groidbot Parlence the Third kind of waddle through it as he is gone. So he walked right towards the wall and then disappeared.
Okay.
The wall disappeared, or he walked?
He disappeared. It looked like you hear a sound like the wall moved.
He forced through it.
Yes.
He teleported.
As far as you can tell, yes. Nick telling you three, he probably got a secret passage, but from what you can tell, it looked like he just faded through the wall.
Hey guys, is that a ghost wall?
Space ghost wall.
Space ghost. Oh wow, that's a real thing. I feel very sad as I said it. Curses! I am Zorak, green with evil.
Ha ha ha.
So here we are.
Yeah. So that went well.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not dead. You're not floating in space.
No.
And
Shoulder feels a little better now.
And as you say that, the guy who's tied to Ogre Cole wakes up and it's like, today was supposed to be a good day. Sorry.
Like, would you rather be a good guy? It could still be a good day.
Do I get paid well?
No.
But you get to blow things up.
Let me think about it.
We'll just knock him out. Just go back to sleep.
He just kind of and goes out again.
Weird thing here. I left my guy alive. So today's kind of weird. Hey, Cruyff.
Or I mean, yes, sir. Sorry.
Minding my own business.
Did you see that real large droid fella go through a wall?
Yes, sir.
Don't know why that happened.
That's the sound that you hear. That's the sound you hear from the wall. And then you hear 3, 2.
So, guys, we still need our radio parts.
Yep.
We don't have the Gungan that we sent in here to be a minimal. And we have killed a lot of people.
So 1 out of 3 goals accomplished.
You're saying this out loud to them?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll throw it out there as you say that, and it's like, Gungans, they left earlier today.
You could have said that back in the prison.
Misa wasn't Misa job earlier. Misa to lead you here and then backstab you.
Your job's gonna be dead job soon.
Hey,
Misa will die with honor.
Ha!
No. No one dies with honor around us.
We can fix that.
You won't get your purple scarf.
Misa.
I wasted that hat and scarf talk.
As he does that, you could tell. I'll just put it this way: you guys can tell that the whole thing was an act up to this point. He's just like, Misa hate scarves. like he was really annoyed the whole time. It was just acting.
That's funny.
So, hey, Quiff, do you remember a time
Careful.
when you were minding your own business? And I stabbed you because you wouldn't tell us where the rest of the Gungans were?
Misa not lie. Misa was here in throne room with the boss when they got picked up.
Why'd they save you?
Misa am top contender. Misa am champion for 6 shows now.
So you've been to the place where you fight?
Not to new location, no. But Misa been to many other locations. Misa champion. If not champion, Misa be dead.
But you know what the new location is.
No, sir.
Do you know where? Go ahead.
No one knows until they arrive. That's in Gungan. Sorry. I'll do a translate later.
I really like this new subtitles the Gungan put up.
AKA, Nick will go back and re-record all the lines in Gungan.
All right. You know, if he's a champion, we could probably get him on this new location.
Yeah.
People would want to see that.
Oh, yeah. You could probably make a few calls. Or we could just kill you.
I was thinking more knock him out. They probably don't want a dead champion showing up.
Well sure.
Nisa only got information from Boss. Boss escape.
Well, you have his
boss dead.
You have his number though, right?
Text him.
In his Space Verizon plan.
He takes one of your little what is it? Data banks, data pads.
Data pad.
And he starts calling something, and from the head in the ceiling, you hear beep, beep. This is just a little bit of smoke, not a full explosion. It's just like a little smoke falling down.
All right. Point made.
I'm sorry.
So, anyone want to walk through the ghost wall first?
Nisa don't like ghost walls.
Just push him through first.
That's a good idea.
We should probably tie him up first.
Oh, yeah.
Then push him.
Like poltergeist it.
All right. Your attempts to secure the data from Groidbot Parlence the Third's Major Domo G3PO were perhaps not as successful. Well, you guys had a setback. G3PO's head had been destroyed, and Cruyff the Gungan had surrendered, and does not know where the other Gungans are being sent to, only that they are in the games. Groidbot Parlence the Third himself has disappeared through the wall via a secret door to escape your clutches. But no matter, you have Gungans to save. You tie off Cruyff, allowing him to lead the way towards the secret ghost wall, and with that, the main thrust of your current adventure is over, as there's a new one on the horizon, saving the Gungans. And that's the end of Season 1 of Star Wars, the role-playing game for opposing roles. What happens to our heroes? Do they find the Gungans? Do they find these games? Find out when we return for Star Wars, the role-playing game in Opposing Roles Season 4. Stay tuned next season, within about a month and a half or so, for Opposing Roles Season 2, where we play Dungeons and Dragons. And we'll have a different game master. Stay tuned.
Opposing Roles is presented by D4K Studios and is produced in conjunction with Nick Arganbright and William Dell, with all editing provided by William Dell Productions. Our game system for this episode is Star Wars, the role-playing game, published by West End Games, republished by Fantasy Flight Games. Our cast is myself, Nick Arganbright, as Game Master,
with Denton Stigor, played by Eric Sternberger, Twi'lek Rebel Scout Sinya, played by Samantha Stark, and Protocol Droid W-73, being played by Stephen Woosley, aka Wooz. Beta audience support provided by Laura Spires. Music for the show provided by Lucas King Piano and Pink Zebra, featuring Benji Jackson. Website help provided by Alice Fox of alicefox.net. The logo and cover artwork provided by Scott Weaving for our podcast Opposing Roles, found at opposingrollspod.com. That's OPPOSINGROLLS pod, POD.com. We are, of course, on Twitter and Instagram under the username GoodBadGeeky. Follow that for updates on all the different projects I'm involved in, including Opposing Roles. But warning, it is my personal Instagram and Twitter, so there's some of that too. Star Wars and all related titles, logos, and characters are trademarked property of Disney. And Opposing Roles does not imply an official affiliation with, endorsement of, or sponsorship by the copyright and trademark holders, unless otherwise noted. Opposing Roles is a production of D4K Studios.